Hey, look, y'all. I got an issue, man. I got a real issue right now. So I was hearing about the traffic on the Beltway. Heard it was crazy. Heard it was wall to wall. Heard it was like a parking lot. People was being rerouted. Shit was messed up. And then I just happened to go on my feed and I saw that it was a bad accident on 301. And I heard that the accident consisted of some children ranging from 5 to 15 years old. And they said that all of the children perished in this accident. And then the main concern for me as a parent, is that none of the children were in seatbelts. None of the children had on seatbelts. And we all know that 301 and 210 have been notorious for accidents. I remember the police officer who hit the boy crossing the street. I remember it was I think it was a lady or a man who was crossing 301. They got hit, they got killed. And then same situations on 210 with people hitting each other or, bad accidents. I got a coworker. Who was in a bad accident on 210. Her car flipped over because somebody hit her. I mean, it's just been crazy. So what I'm trying to figure out is, how is it that you got all these kids in the car and ain't none of them got a seatbelt on? I mean, is that bad parenting? I mean, what is that? I mean, it's bothering me because, yes, I got my little one here and she chilling. She has no idea what I'm talking about. But, for me, when we get in the car, soon as she get in her seat, first thing I ask her, I said, what you supposed to do? Put my seatbelt on. That's something that you supposed to teach the kids from Jump Street. Now, don't trust me. I'm not getting on nobody. I'm not saying, what was going on, what the circumstances is, because I know we all got stuff, going on, you know what I mean? But I've heard of people, actually, rushing out the house and leaving their house and leaving the kids, babies, in the little car seat in the house and in the car driving, look in the back seat and be like, oh damn, I left the baby. So I understand that stuff happens. I get it. Stuff happens. But they talking about every child that was in this car, age ranging from 5 to 15, are dead. Dead. Now, it was just a quick little snippet. I got to go read it some more. So I don't know if they was all related. I don't know, if they were going somewhere, what the case may be. But I know it happened earlier today. And I'm just like, Joe, are you serious? I'm reading and it's like, all the children are dead. All of them. I'm like, what? Come on, young. What are we doing out here as adults, man? What is we doing, man? Well, I heard about the accident, but I didn't know about the babies. I heard about the accident too because I heard about the traffic, and all that. But I'm like, young, are you serious, young? All the kids are dead, young. Dead. Dead. And I don't know who was driving. We still don't know the full extent to what happened, but just that quick indicator of the kids being in the car and not having a safety belt on is tragic to me, because I feel like if kids get in the car, that's the first thing they need to do is buckle up. I remember my coworker was joking because he was saying that the other day the doors on his car was so icy that his wife couldn't get one of the doors open, so she had to go and try to open up another door. Hold on, boo. He had to go try to open up another door, so they got the kids in the car on the opposite side, but he was driving and he noticed that he heard the door that she was trying to open, kind of, boo, 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 boo. So they finally stopped and closed it. He was like, man, if I would have took a wrong turn, my daughter would have fell out the car. But he was joking because she was in her safety belt, in her car, in her seat or whatever. So I'm just like, damn, man, that's crazy, man. Like I couldn't imagine me getting in the car and not making sure that she's in the safety belt or that she is, in the seat strapped in the way she's supposed to be. I couldn't imagine. So I can't imagine what these families going through right now where all these babies are dead, man. This is some wild shit that's going on out here. And I keep telling everybody, everybody focus be Donald Trump and all that. Yeah, I mean Donald Trump, he's one of the situations that's going on in this country. But I just had a podcast today with a homie of mine that I went to college with. And he said something today. He was like, it's funny how everybody is worried about what Donald Trump doing in the White House, but ain't nobody worrying about what they doing in their own damn house. I mean, and that's some real spit, man. That's some real spit. Straight up, Slim. These parents didn't have parents who raised them right, so it's not surprising, although tragic. Exactly, my point, yeah. I mean, and like I say, I still don't know the full extent to what's going on, and how the accident happened. But my thing is, if you got passengers in your car that need to be in car seats strapped in, then that's what they need to be. That needs to happen. They was like none of the kids had seatbelts on. None of them. 5 to 15. None of them. That's crazy. I can't. I can't see me getting in the car and not strapping her in the car to make sure she's in the car, man. I can't see it, man. What's up, Chris? I mean, Slim. I mean, it's. I mean, your point is valid, Slim. Straight like that. I mean, because I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, as parents, as family members that's older, whoever may have been responsible, that's one of your primary responsibilities: the safety of the children. I don't get that. And like I say, I'm not trying to get down on nobody because I don't know the full extent of what's going on. But when I heard some of the key things about the accident, who was involved, children ages 5 to 15, and none of them had a seatbelt on, I was like, wait a minute, what? And then me and her, we heading out about 4 o'clock. So I know when I get in the car with her, I'm gonna make sure she's strapped in. I'm hurt that I had to hear that I had to read it, one, and then two, I mean, these kids ain't have a chance in my mind, because if they got in an accident and they dead and they didn't have the safety precautions hooked up to them, then they never had a chance, period. I mean, very sad, cuzzo, very sad. And I mean, I feel like, man, I can't imagine what the parents or, the parents of the other children, are going through. I mean, I can't imagine. Like I say, I cannot imagine getting in the car and not strapping this little red person right here in the car to make sure they straight. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a parent, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how do we, when the police ask you what happened, when the police ask you what happened, how did this happen? What do you tell them? You just forgot to put the kids in the car seat, or you forgot to put the kids in the safety belt? That makes no sense, man. As a parent, you should lose all your privileges. These kids are dead, man. I mean, these kids are dead, man. Again, I hate to keep putting the camera on my little one, but it's no way we getting in the car and I'm not going to strap her in, in her seat. It's no way. It's no way, young. And they said, again, that the kids were ages 5 to 15. I mean, the 15-year-old, I'm not sure where he or she was sitting, but, everybody who gets in the car needs to put on a safety belt. I know at times for me, I'm negligent if she not in the car. I get in the car, I just drive. But it's like now, if we buy cars now and if they're at least, I want to say 2013 or better, you got that little bung, bung, let you know to put your seatbelt on, and it's annoying. So I go ahead and put it on eventually. Even if I put mine on and the passenger didn't put theirs on, guess what it's going to do? Bung, bung, into that person, and vice versa. The person in the passenger seat could put their seatbelt on, and if I don't put mine on, it's going to go off. So that sensor is like, guess what? I feel your ass in this seat. You need to put this seatbelt on. I'm going to keep going off. And some people ignore it. And I just feel like this is tragic, man. Hey, Chris, you right, man. Whoever was driving, and like I say, I don't know the full story. I don't know if it was parents. I don't know if it was family members. I'm not exactly sure who it was, but whoever was driving the motor vehicle, man, definitely is at fault for this, man. What's up, D? What's up, Rob? I mean, yeah, man. I mean, parenting 101, man. I mean, I remember when she was a baby, I had a hard time trying to figure out which side to put her car seat on, whether I wanted to put it on the driver's side or the passenger side in the back seat. And I think ever since she was like, I want to say ever since she was like maybe maybe like 2 or 3, I always put her car seat in the middle. I never put it on the doors. Because in my mind, I was like, Joe, we get in an accident and somebody hit that door, it's going to hit that car seat. You know, versus what side of the car's on. So I just stuck her in the middle, strapped the seat in real tight, and boom, we out of there. But there's no way I'm getting in my car or truck and I'm about to act like I'm not going to strap her in, young. It's not going to happen. I got to strap this one in, man. This is my heartbeat. And I feel like whoever was behind the wheel of this vehicle, man, got a lot of explaining to do, man. I know people probably ain't going to want to hear that shit, but they got a lot of explaining to do, man. Because I feel like for me, that's negligent as hell. I got to keep the language, you know, because, you know, she picking up on stuff now. But, it's crazy, man. Crazy. The accident earlier, how many people was in it. So, I didn't read the whole article yet, Slim, because I was just scrolling and just read the bits and pieces of what they gave me on the title. I ain't go inside of it yet to see. So I'm pretty sure if you go on your feed, Fox got it up, and you could just hit the link and see, you know, fill in the details. But I just happened to just be reading it, and Gianna was asking me something, and as I read it, when I saw the kids ages 5 to 15, and it said that they all died, I immediately came on here. So I ain't even get a chance to read the whole situation, but I heard that 495 was terrible, and it's just, you know, it's crazy how, you know, as a parent, man, that you're not gonna make sure that your kids is strapped in, man. There's no way. There's no way, young. There's no way I'm not strapping her in, man. There's no way, man. Monty, what's up, man? Happy birthday, Holmes. Yeah, but I can't see it, man. I can't.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Gianna said happy birthday, Monty. So I can't see, you know, being a parent and getting in a car and traveling somewhere and not, you know, and not making sure the kids is in the seat, man. That's crazy, man. Hey, that's crazy, man. Hey, but while I got y'all on here, man, it's this company, man. It's called Flex.
Flex.
It's called Flex, right? And they got different watches for different purposes, right? And so I ordered 2 watches, and I know one is for I think this one is the hunger watch. This is the one that indicates hunger. If y'all can see it, right? This one is to help stop hunger. And then Gianna giving me this one. This one is for bullying.
Bullying. Bullying.
Yeah, hold. Let me show them first, boo. And this one is for bullying. So people ask me sometimes, when I started my podcast, people ask me, all the time, when I get people to donate, to get the shirts and stuff, and just stuff like that. And I feel like as me wanting to be an impact to other people, I should start doing something and partner up with people that's making an impact in the community. So I partnered up and I bought these 2 watches. Like I said, one of them represents hunger, the other one represents bullying. If you go on their website, they got a plethora of watches for autism, breast cancer, all of the different types of different areas of need that we dealing with out here in the community and in the country overall. And I felt like I just wanted to partner up with them and check them out. So I got my 2. I think I may get her one soon, because they got one for kid size as well. The autism one is real nice. It's like 3 different colors. They got like this puzzle on it, so I think I may order that one too. And just, when people ask me, I can tell them hey, where you get that watch? What's that watch? And I can tell them what it is. So I just thought I'd put that out there for y'all real quick. Right. I can't imagine losing mine, especially due to the negligence. My heart goes out to the parent because she or he feels devastated and guilty. I can't stand those seatbelts, but I gotta use them now. I thank God for keeping me though my years because didn't have it all the time. Those babies needed to be in restraints. Children always take those seatbelts off. It has happened to me many days where I had to yell at my twins to sit back down or pull over. Honestly, depending on where I was or how I was feeling, I kept it moving. Thank you for being honest. These are things that we don't think about, but we should. Absolutely, Asia. Appreciate that, baby. That's thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that. And that's true spit though. That's true spit, man. These kids deserve to be able to live their whole life, man, not getting in the car and not, you know what I'm saying, not being able to live their life because somebody didn't tell them to put their seatbelt on, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, yeah, but Darius, man, check it out, man. It's called Flex. I think it's called Flex.com. They got all different types of watches, man, for all different types of causes, man. I think it's an A1 company, man. So when you get your watch, depending on what you use, man, you can let people know, what you're doing out there. So yeah, so man, I'm gonna get off here, y'all, cause me and her, we got somewhere to be in a few, man. Hey, GG, where we going? Tell everybody where we going later. Paw Patrol. Yeah, so we going to see Paw Patrol later on in concert. So, but I just want to get on here real quick, y'all, and just put that out there, man. That man, let's protect the kids, man. We gotta make sure they good in and out the cars, man. It's terrible, man. Y'all be easy. Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. 6th man. I'm out.